What's your title? Back when I SmackDown review for April 24th, 2026. The full-out SmackDown from WrestleMania going into Backlash, which I will do the 1999 edition of Backlash. And let's get into this. It was in the Dickens Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, and yeah, there's that. Um, Anyways, we start with Jacob Fatu coming out to say that on Monday on Raw, he told Roman that he needs that title. Roman's looked in his eyes and all that. Then the Usos came out, and Jay tells Fatu step up, but they will see before he swings. And Jay tells him to look at Roman in the eye, and then Solo Sikoa comes out with the Mafia and all that. And they set up a match between Solo and Jacob Fatu for the main event. Oh, let me guess. Since one person challenged for the world title, he needs to fight someone who is not going for the title. Yeah, 50-50 wrestling logic. The number one contender wins. Anyways, let's get into this. Anyways, well, we'll get to that main event. My bad. With the Women's United States Championship, that I bet people still forgotten that belt still exists. Tiffany Stratton defeats Julia to win the United States title. I did not care about one thing. And Tiffany Stratton, by the way, was not. You could tell from that world title run she had, she was not ready for it. Well, I'll mention it some point later with my top 10 worst women's championship list of all time, and I'll probably do that at some point later. I'll make the list and all that. But yeah, I did not care. This was no Charlotte Oscar from WrestleMania 34. I'll give it a 2.5. It was there. Anyways, we see clips of Danhausen invading the Miz's house. It was fucking golden. It was fucking hilarious. And yeah, then Bree and Paige comes out. They said they're excited to be the champions, all that. Then Charlotte and Alexa comes out, and they said they won't let one WrestleMania moment get in their way and all that. We did the match, and it gets interrupted by Jason Jane and her group. And I'm like, what the fuck? No contact, and I'm like, really? This is not the last we see of them. So, yeah, it was just an angle disguised as a match. That was it. Anyways, there was a Royce Keys, video package about him winning the Andre Battle Royal. And then Cody Rhodes comes out. He talked about, WrestleMania 42 and does not mean as champion bound, but still made the decision of making the long walk up the ramp and all that. And, he won't be medically cleared after that. He wanted to send a message to his opponent Randy when he said Orton is not here tonight. And all that. Yeah. And Rhodes importantly says he forced to keep interjecting into his WrestleMania plans. Wants to get involved in this nightmare family party. He says they are 0-3 since your best count your money and mind your damn business. He said It's the first SmackDown after WrestleMania and all that. You know, fine promo from Cody and all that, but I don't think this is going to be a long-term injury, but who knows? And also, thank God he defeated Randy Orton. That's all I ask. Anyways, then we get for the WWE Tag Team Championships. R-Truth and Damian Priest defeats JC Material and Tama Tonga. You know, fine tag team title match, and R-Truth is funny as always. 3 out of 5 for that. Anyways, then we see another clip where Danhausen is at the Miz's house again, playing golf and all that. Anyways, then Trick comes out. He says what he did on Sunday in the fan channel with that Trick and all that. There's that Gingy mascot. Yeah, I know, Shrek reference, but it is. The gingerbread man grabs his candy cane and struck Trick and Little G, and it was Sami Zayn. Like, we could clearly see it was Sami Zayn underneath that match, and the fans are booing it. Anyways, then Royce was backstage with his Andre the Giant trophy, and comes Kathy Kelly, and then Solo tells Royce Keys that he gives Talatonga the night off and all that. Anyways, then Danhausen defeats the Miz, and another goofy ending for all the good reason. He causes Pyro to the freaking side of the ring and all that. Hilarious. Not much of a match also, so hilarious. And then afterwards, Miz and Danhausen were chasing around the ring. Danhausen goes underneath the ring and through something, and then smoke pops out, and Danhausen stays in the ring and Miz chases him, and then Danhausen rolls under the ring and Miz follows him. Danhausen comes out and jumps over Kid Wilson, but Miz trips into Kid Wilson. Ah, funny. Oh my god, I can't stop laughing at that whole thing. And also Wade Barrett's reaction. There is no curse and all that. He is slowly turning into 2006-2007 JBL as a commentator and all that. There was a Blake Monroe video page coming to SmackDown. Oh great, another Barbie doll coming. And then Rhea Ripley comes out. I'm getting tired of seeing Rhea as a fucking champion. I keep saying this. Talk about her crap match at WrestleMania and all that, and how come T. Jane and her heel and full shit, whatever. And this is up a match. And guess what? It isn't a fucking DQ and all that. I'm a really... It was not... They had to protect 2 birds with 1 stone, apparently. 1 out of 5 this was get. And afterwards, JFR2 is backstage, and then comes the Usos, and Jimmy tells them that the MFTs will get involved and all that. And then Shawn and Alexa were in the trainer's room, and Rhea... And she asks Flair if they have a problem and all that. This is setting up a program at some point between these two again. I'm saying this right now. Charlotte's the face of the women's division. Not Rhea Ripley. I'm sorry. I said it on Twitter, and I'm saying it again here. Boo me all you want. Dislike this video all you fucking want. But the truth hurts, bitch. There's a Ricky Saints video page. He's coming to SmackDown also, so there's that. And then the main event, Jacob Fatu defeating Souls of Cole in an obvious match. It was a good main event match. And then Jacob Fatu beats up the entire MNTs. He was all gas, no breaks. So a 3 out of 5. The overall SmackDown was fine. It was good. It was better than Raw. I'll give it a B-. Could have been better, but whatever. I'll do another episode of United tomorrow, and then Sunday. I'll probably do the other Surf's Up movie review. Yeah, I'm gonna do a rare Sunday video. And, move on from there. And also, Thursday on my second show, you just grab a clip show, and that one you will see Backlash 1999 and all that. So there's that. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this sharing notification bell, and there. Bye bye.